Hey everybody, Mark Comfort here, and I want to tell you, gosh, we are literally 1 year and 2 weeks away from the first royal family trip Mimi and I have had to offer you in really, gosh, since probably before the pandemic. I think many of you know my wife. If you don't know, I'll tell you, but many of you do know my wife had open heart surgery a year ago, February. And so she has wanted to stay a little closer to the United States, a little closer to home. So, and of all things, in our 35 years in business, my wife has never done this Canada-New England trip. So literally about, honest to goodness, 8 months ago, 10 months ago, I can't remember exactly when we decided to do this. We have researched for our whole 35 years, when is the best time statistically for fall color changes in this part of North America. And what we found is it's always the prime time is late September and early October. So we were able to book this fabulous trip on a 5-star luxury, small, all-inclusive ship, Regent 7 Seas Cruises. It's the Splendor, one of their new ships that is just world-class, spectacular. You're just going to love it. 12 nights, starts in Montreal and ends in Boston. And depending on we will go into Montreal 1 day earlier, so it'll be actually a 13-night trip all in all. And you can go in longer, you can go in more days if you want to. I would advise you, with the way the air situation is right now, to at least go to Montreal 1 day early. But the benefits too are, gosh, we've got a short air from wherever you are to get to Montreal compared to going to Europe, and a short air back from Boston to Kansas City or wherever you are compared to coming back from Europe. So let's go over this again, but we picked this ship because it is so luxurious. It's so ultra all-inclusive. Tips, meals, food, tours, everything's taken care of, okay? And honestly, we have joined the Skin Club. I hope you will join the Skin Club. What is Skin? Skin is spending your kids' inheritance now. So I hope you will join us, because while this is fairly expensive compared to a lot of cruises, when you look at the price early on, when you look at the price at the end of the cruise, you'll realize what a great value and experiences. And we use the word value more than anything when we talk about any of the trips that we do for our clients, but especially when Mimi and I do a royal family trip. And there'll be a couple surprises that we will not tell you about, because they wouldn't be surprises if we told you. Many of you have gone with Mimi and I on our royal family trips. And so let's go through this right now. Again, this will start in Montreal. And I would tell you, and I mean this sincerely, I've done this trip 3 times. Mimi has not. And the first time I went to Montreal, I don't know what it was. Obviously, I didn't go to the right parts of this world-class city. And so many people love Montreal. I did not like it the first time I was there. So I know I've missed something. And I can't wait to go back and give an open mind to what makes Montreal special. I know it's got one of the best botanical gardens in all of North America. You know, I think I've heard it doesn't actually rival Bouchard Gardens in Victoria, but it's pretty spectacular. So let's go through everything. Now, what I will tell you is one of my favorite places in North America is Quebec City. In Quebec City, I kid you not, you will feel like you are in France. You will feel like you are on the sea in France. The cliffs coming up from the St. Lawrence Seaway to this fabulous Frontenac Hotel. Oh my gosh, this place is world class. It's got a history that you can't believe in it. Sits up just like a castle, a fortress, and all around it is a shopping paradise that, again, you feel like you're somewhere in a quaint area in France. And it is a French-speaking first province, okay? Quebec City. Love Quebec City. You'll love Quebec City. Then going up the St. Lawrence Seaway, this will be one of the highlights. Now remember, we're going to be going when the fall color changes will be happening, and they're vibrant. Those colors, especially the maples, are vibrant this time of the year. And going up the seaway is honestly a very, very, very special experience. I've told you I've done it 3 times. My guess you might have done it before, but I bet you haven't done it on anything as fabulous as this Regent 7 Seas Splendor ship that we'll be on. A lot of these little areas, again, think about this being in the fall time when all these colors are so vibrant. As we go up there, the puffins, we just got back from Greenland and Iceland. We were hoping to see a lot more puffins than we did. We got there just a little bit too late, but this is supposed to be the time that not only puffins, but whales are very, very prevalent in the area. And again, just imagine what this valley will look like in late September, early October with all those color changes. It's just beautiful, just plain beautiful. And again, the waters will be very calm in the St. Lawrence Seaway, especially compared to the ocean. Then we get up closer to the ocean in Halifax, and this is where the lighthouses are so spectacular up there. Now, the other thing about Halifax, Halifax is a great city. Oh my gosh, I loved Halifax. I didn't realize this, but they have more, their museum there from the Titanic, they have more pieces from the Titanic and stories about the Titanic, and the people were brought there, the survivors afterwards, and they've got a phenomenal museum there. The other thing, there was one of the greatest maritime disasters in history in Halifax, and I won't spoil the surprise there, but that'll be fascinating for you to learn about too. And again, oh my gosh, this area is just so beautiful. This St. John area, that's called the Bay of Fundy, and anytime you go into bays, you're going to get calmer water and just a beautiful, beautiful. So you get my point. I'm talking beauty all the time. This is going to be a very scenic experience, very scenic. Here's a good example, I think, of the start of the color changes. Bar Harbor is one of our favorite little cities. Mimi and I have anniversaried up in this part of the country. In fact, see the little resort there at the end, past the marina to the left. We actually anniversaried in that hotel right there. Lobster, holy cow! You want to have the best lobster in your whole life, man. It'll be here. So we go to Bar Harbor, Maine, and then we end up in Boston. So let's go through the ship, the Regent 7 Seas Splendor. Oh my gosh, 786 people, all suites, many of them concierge class and above, are with butlers. If you've never had a butler, you deserve it. But Regent 7 Seas Cruises wins award after award after award for the best, most luxurious ship on the ocean, from food, from service, from amenities, even entertainment. So you'll hear all about this. You just see the classiness of the lounges. And again, like I say, everything is included: spirits, wines, beers, and they're premium, not ultra premium, but premium quality spirits. And the restaurants, there's, I think, 7 or 8 restaurants on this ship. I've been on it before, and all these restaurants are smaller, which allows for the more intimate, fabulous service that you're used to. It's close to white glove service, and yet this is a very resort casual experience, even on Regent 7 Seas. But again, a lot of small dining rooms like this. I'm going to work on, depending on our size, of taking over a couple of the restaurants during the course of the trip. Okay, and again, let's go to the suites. You'll see how luxurious these suites are, and those beds. Oh my gosh, everybody that's been on Regent 7 Seas always comments about how comfortable the beds are. Many of the suites have walk-in closets. Almost all of them have beautiful balcony, and this will be really important. This will be a great itinerary to have a balcony too, because you'll see land almost 100% of the time. So some of them have a private sitting area, like you see out there. Then this is going through, that's actually in the spa, the seating, relaxing area in the spa. Beautiful spa, by the way. Oh, here's my favorite restaurant in the back of the ship, the aft of the ship. And this is a steak restaurant, and oh my goodness gracious, they have seafood too, but the steaks, oh, they buy, I forget it's prime beef. You will love it. And the stairwell, we know the owners, the CEO of this is the very upscale line of Norwegian Holding Company. They have Norwegian Cruise Line, Oceania, and Regent Seven Seas. They wanted to make a statement with the stairwell. I can't remember what that chandelier cost, but it is many millions of dollars. They were very proud of that. Obviously, I want to say it came from Tiffany's, but I'm not sure about that exactly. We'll find that out when we're on the ship. And then they also, this is kind of fun. We did this on a cruise we were on before. They have a private culinary cooking experience and demonstration. And this cost, there's an optional cost to it. And but I got to tell you, they have, oh my gosh, the leader, the culinary chef that was teaching us, they just did a phenomenal job of, I call it dummying down for everybody. You know, what I make best for meals is reservations. So they actually catered to people like me that are not the best cooks in the world. So, and it was so much fun. Everybody had a blast. So of course, you have some adult beverages as you go, which makes everything a lot more fun. And let's go over that. When we call it ultra all-inclusive, what does that really mean? Unlimited prepaid gratuities, unlimited shore excursions. I mean, think about that. The last 2 cruises I've been on, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how much shore excursions have gone up in price. So this is, with as port intensive as this cruise is, the unlimited shore excursions is a big deal. And then unlimited beverages, including fine wine and spirits. They have specialty restaurants, but there's no charge to them. Unlimited Wi-Fi. That's the other thing. I just was in Iceland and Greenland, and oh my gosh, the Wi-Fi charges were so expensive. And then free valet laundry. And by the way, if you have concierge service and above, you get not only a butler, but you get a free pre-night in Montreal. So let us, when we talk to you, make sure we talk to you about the concierge class and above. Okay. Here we'll give you just some pricing so you know, and just remember, everything's included in this. And by the way, they have a promotion right now with Air, and so we'll go, and that goes to the end of September. Today's September 13th. So we'll go over all of that with you. They have promotions going on all the time. So we'll talk to you about what the best value is for you with Air included or not. So many people anymore have miles or points that they use for Air. So there's a veranda suite, which is the lowest category at $12,600. The deluxe veranda suites start at $13,000, going up to the superior suites, F1, F2. Those are just on different decks. And then the concierge suites, which is where your butler and the free pre-night in Montreal are. So let us just review all the options with you when you call. You can get a hold of us at 816-505-1500, 505-1500. If you call us, you can ask if you have a vacation advisor already, just ask for your vacation advisor. If you don't, ask for the groups department, and Lynette Talge or Ashley or Stacy will help you with this, okay? You can get all of us to groups at chkc.travel. That's our Cruise Holidays Kansas City. Groups at chkc.travel. The deposit is $2,770. If you are a solo traveler, ask us about their solo program. The deposit is due at time of booking, and then we can actually hold and the cabin you want, the suite you want, and it will guarantee that price, okay? And if the price goes down, you'll get that price. Do be careful. In the groups, as we negotiate these with Regent, the deposits are non-refundable. They are transferable, so if we sell out, we have a waiting list, we can transfer if something comes up. I would recommend to take travel insurance immediately. And we also, when I negotiate these things, I usually get a great value for you. And what they do, they negotiate that, okay, with that great value, we want your payment to be by check or by wire. So You can pay credit card, but you'll have to pay the merchant fee of 3.5% on that. So this is us right here. I guess I took that picture. It's all a bunch of very professional vacation advisors and coordinators. And I'll tell you what, those of you that do business with us know that we have such a great staff. We are of the old-fashioned business model of great customer service, great knowledge about the destinations that we go to, the cruise line, all of these things. We can help you with everything from your travel insurance to air, whether it's good to take advantage of this promotion of the free air till September 30th or not, because there's a price discount if you don't take it. So anyway, one way or another, people do business with people they like and trust, and everybody likes and trusts our staff, and I think you will too. So with that said, I would say please join Mimi and I on our Royal Family Cruise. 1 year from today, 1 year and 2 weeks and 2 days, actually 1 day, we'll be leaving to Montreal again, September 30th through October 11th. If you want a flyer, we can email that out to you. If you want to send something to friends or family, we have a lot of people that ask if they can invite friends or family to join us. And of course you can. You know, our philosophy is the more the merrier. You know, those of you that have been with Mimi and I on our Royal Family trips before, you know, we do so much to include everybody in the group if you so want to be. If you're an independent person or a couple, you are welcome to take advantage of our group deal and all the extra surprises that we have and bonuses and values. But you don't have to participate in any of the group functions that we will do. We'll have a meet your traveling partner. We call it document party 2 to 4 weeks before we leave next year. So probably right after Labor Day, we will get together with everybody going. And so you get a chance to know who you're traveling with before you actually leave. But I'll tell you what, I think you'll find this is just one heck of an experience. And again, well, I love that picture there. So that just gives you a little taste of what all of this is going to look like with those fall color changes. And very honestly, I'm so excited to take Mimi up there. She's, I just cannot believe 35 years in this business and hundreds of cruises that she has not been to the Canada, New England area. And I bet there's a lot of you too that are ready to do something a little closer to home and something so unique and special as this experience. And again, with everything included, I just love that. If you want to know the truth, I love paying for something without getting nickeled and dimed every day for everything I do. Again, I told you, I just cannot believe how expensive some of these short excursions have gotten. We just went to Alaska. I bet I spent, I really don't know, $1,500 to $2,000, at least just one person, just me, for my excursions. And some of them weren't real exotic excursions, you know, like the float planes and things like that. But the short excursions are included here. Remember, this is an all-suite ship, 786 passengers. The satisfaction, the value, they've really, for even a small ship, and this fits in the small ship category, have great entertainment for this size ship. And you'll see a lot of classical music, cello playing, violin, singers, entertainers, comedians. But I think their entertainment is really good for this caliber of size ship. Okay, and again, just the luxury of the Seven Seas Splendor. Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining me. Tell your friends, tell your family. We'd love to have you go with us. Gosh, this will be going into our 36th year in business. This November 14th will be our 36th year in business. So actually, this cruise will be closer to our 37th year in business. And honestly, it'll be closer to our 47th anniversary, which is November 4th, so just a month or so after this. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for joining me. Give us a call at 816-505-1500, 505-1500. I hope you'll join us. I know you're going to have a fabulous time, and man, spoil yourself. You deserve and need a special vacation like this, and let us make it stress-free for you. We will help create memories that last a lifetime for you. And Mimi and I so strongly love sharing memories together. That is a big deal to us. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you later. Adios.